What's up, everybody? Guess who's back? Yes, it is. It's your man of the hour. It's your boy, Big D. And welcome back to the channel, man. Hey, check this out, people, man. If you guys are residents in Southern California, you guys have been experiencing some wild weather, right? Or should I say, we have been experiencing some wild weather. So earlier, you know, and as of lately, too, to be honest with you, I was doing a live the other day. What up, Flip? Thanks for tapping in, homie. The other day I was on live, right? And I was doing another live, and you guys saw a glimpse of where I was on the live. It was snowing, in the background. And it was crazy because I thought it'd be once in a lifetime or certain things like this that happen very not even often, should I say, man. What up, C Dog? Thanks for tapping in, homie. Now, I've been here in this planet for like 46 years plus, man, right? How you doing, Faith? Good to see you. What's up, House? How you doing, brother? So, like I said, I've been on this earth for 46 years, man. Plus, thank you, Jesus. And we've been seeing some unusual weather, as you can say, because like I said, we've been living in I've been living in California all my life, right? And from what I know, a little geographically and all that stuff, lower elevation and so forth, it doesn't happen like this in Southern California. It don't snow in lower, I say lower plateau, right? And the lower grounds where, as where it's where it's unusual. And as of lately, for this last, the storm that just passed by, we've been getting the last couple, I say a week or two. So what's up, Joker? Thanks for tapping in, homie. We've been seeing some unusual weather where it concludes and where it's snowing. So I just thought give you guys your idea or your thoughts on I don't know. Like I said, this has been happening all around California. Should I say? Yes, I live behind the mountains, right? Some of us up north, we already know that the Sierras and all that. The higher right here in Big Bear. Of course we're gonna get some snow. We know that higher elevation, right? 3,000, 4,000 feet, 5,000 feet, or so should I say, more or less. But as of lately, man, like I said, we're in the flatlands, man. So the last week when I did my live, if you guys were on here, you guys seen a little glimpse where it was snowing, right? So my daughter and my wife, oh, everybody's like, oh, it's all nice, it's all cute, it's the crazy weather. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And now again today, I recorded it on my shorts. So go check out my shorts. I did like two clippings, right? And one of them is just taking off. It has over a 1,000 views, which is a trip, man. And people know already that it's unusual to snow in lower grounds in Southern California. It's just crazy. Maybe in the higher elevations, we understand, right? But in the lower grounds, we already know that that's very, very unusual. So, I thought, there you go. CC Dawes already tapping in. I thought we'd check it out, see how you guys feel about that. Because as of lately, and even other podcasters have been saying, Sinaloa 760. What's up, girl? How you doing, man? Thanks for tapping in. So, like I said, there's a lot of conspiracies, right? People are saying, hey, the government knows how to manipulate the weather system, right? They have some kind of mechanics or machines or whatever they got going out there to generate, and how to control whether the weather, whether it's raining, whether it's snowing, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Now, like I said, last week it was very unusual for me to see the snow in lower grounds. I'm in the Inland Empire, people. If anybody could say house could let for sure. It gets hot over here in the Inland Empire. It gets hot in California. Like we're talking about 110 degrees. I'm talking about it gets really, really hot over here in the Inland Empire, especially San Fernando Valley gets hot. Riverside gets hot. San Bernardino gets hot. And it's just all California just gets hot, man. And it snowed right there too, house. That's what I'm saying. So but for it's unusual to get snow. I've never seen it. I've been here, like I said, 46 years of my life. And I think a lot of people, I was checking out, their Instagrams, and I was just checking out their lives and everything. And everybody's saying the same freaking thing, man. They're seeing something that they never experienced or never seen before in Southern California. So I think it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we'll go into the aspect of where we think that is the government involved, or the UFOs, manipulating the system, or this ain't New York, people. Okay, this is not New York where we think it's usual and it's common. It snows over here. It does it. If anything, it gets hot all across the world, right? That's a easy pointer right there. It's easy to display, to say that, hey man, every parts of the world gets hot, but not every parts of the world get snow. Some places do, higher elevations, higher plateau. But like for us, it's a shock. Everybody in their social media over here, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on their Instagram or their Snapchat or TikTok, whatever it is, people. I'm not a weatherman, but I will tell you something. It is snowing in Southern California. This weather front that just came in from last week to right now has been, making some snow for the Southern California residents. I'm pretty sure my people up north, they're experiencing the same thing, because the storm came from up there, right? And it just came, comes from all the way from Alaska, and this low pressure came down. It was coming down. Usually comes down to Oregon, Washington. They'll experience that. Those states up there, they will experience it. Okay, and then okay, maybe even Northern California will experience it too. And then after, besides rain, okay, we experience rain. That's cool. That, hey, the rain is given, people. Straight up, rain is given. We everybody experiences rain, right? But we're not experiencing to snow in higher elevations. Yes, right. The higher elevation is, the participation gets in, water turns into snow, and so forth, so forth. We're not gonna get into the geographics and all that, right? But in lower plateau, right, it is crazy, man. And some people are gonna come out and have a conspiracy, right? So some people are saying, global warming, right? Hey, global, orale, Whittier Weather Network, saludos, Big D. Hey, man, I'm just saying, and everybody's gonna tap onto it because it's a crazy thing. Now, if you guys saw the snow today, wherever you guys are at, give me a thumbs up or let me know. Hey, I saw it over here. Shout out to your city, wherever you're working at. Maybe you're at your house or whatever you're doing with your kids, your family. If you guys saw, snow, let me know and let everybody know where you saw it at. Now, if you're a truck driver, you might have seen it a little bit of here, a little bit of there, because you got to go higher elevation. You're going through the Grapevine over there off the Fine. Fraser Park, they experience snow all the time because higher elevation, right? If you're going through the Cajon Pass right here behind my backyard, I get it, but never have I experienced this low right here, man. Where this low, where it's at the lower elevation, should I say? My bad. It's never been seen before in my life. I'm pretty sure Channel 7. I hadn't even seen the news, man. I just got out of working out. And then after I've been running some errands, and then after I've been, like I said, man, some people on social media, they're like, this is crazy. Everybody's starting to, to show their clipping a little bit here, a little bit more there. And I'm just saying, man, this is just some crazy weather. Now, as we like, let me go back to the conspiracy thought, right? I seen, yes, we know that there's global warming. What up, Coco? How you doing, viejo? It's good to see you, homie. Joker, hey, tapping in. Gracias, eh? Traveling Charlie, good to see you, homie. Orale, Weather Networks. Yeah. Okay, so it's Feedman to say, I hope we have a cool oh, man, right? Can no flip. It's going to be cool and hot as heck at the same time. Well, see, what happens was that all that snow that's on the higher elevation, it goes it sinks into the ground, right? And that's where the water, when the sun starts coming and the hot comes, it starts coming out of the ground, right? There's bedrocks and so forth. And that's how you make the creeks and the rivers, and some are high, some are low, because it's all the snow that we've been receiving. Now, I remember in the 90s, people say it was like 89 or so forth. I remember there was one period of time, I think it was like the mid 90s, to tell you the truth. And maybe there was 2 times where we had experienced a lot of rain, right? We had experienced a lot of rain. And nothing like this, though, to tell you the truth. Like I said, I never seen it. So it rains, it rains a lot over here in Southern California at some sense. And but like I said, never like this, where if I go up right here where I live at, man, I don't even have to go to the mountains, right? I'm like an hour, 45 minutes with no traffic, 40 minutes away from Wrightwood. an hour away from Big Bear. You guys seen some of the videos that I've done, right? You see me over here in Wrightwood over here in the snow. You see me in Big Bear in the snow. And it's been getting crazy, because people have been going up there tapping in and putting themselves in a bad wreck where they can't even come down. Where places like Big Bear is getting it has way too much snow where they can't even have gas going in. You can have people coming out. People are getting stuck, people are getting trapped. Where I heard that there was a group of people that were going on these young kids. They had a retreat, they had a little trip and event. They got stuck up there. There's gasoline, people can't go up there to put gas. There's a shortage of food up there in Big Bear right now. I'm on top of St. Helen. Damn, dog, where's that at, Flip? And so, like, this weather front that just came in pretty much delivered and smashed, man. Okay. It dropped a lot of snow right here, like I said, in lower elevation, and we were experiencing, man, and it's just crazy. You don't gotta go to Chicago, you don't gotta go to New York. Now, this is the dynamics is crazy, right? Let's just say this. Let's go back again to what Haas was saying. Now, if you guys think it's a conspiracy, because people are also saying that the government knows how to control the weather now too. Now, I don't know how true that is or what's forth. I believe a little bit more than Mother Nature. I believe in God, and He knows how to deliver the water and the heat and all that. He delegates everything because He's a creator. Okay, so that's just me, but we'll push it even to Mother Nature. The world's gonna keep doing what it's doing, the transition. I don't think we'll ever run out of water. Can't get any hotter than it is in certain places of the world. I understand global warming is in full effect. So you guys got to let me know, or you guys got to tie yourself, especially if you just experienced this thing in Southern California. Say, you're gonna come out with your own thoughts and your own theory. Oh, the world's this, right? Oh, we've seen it in LA, it's global warming. Oh, when does Southern California ever get snow? It must be the government. Oh, the UFOs are delivering. So conspiracies are going to come and go, let me tell you, all the time. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm a revolution guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe on conspiracies and so forth, man. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I believe in the higher power and the high almighty who makes it. Or I rather believe in Mother Nature status. But it's a good, it's a good thing to know that there's a lot of snow out there, because that leads me to know, man, that, California is in a drought right now, people. Oh, Italiano 559. I send my respect, D, at work, brother. But listening, hey, thanks for tapping in. Appreciate you. So we already know, like I said, right? We need the water, man. We need it's pretty much our resource, how we take showers and have regular fountain water in our homes and so forth, man. And you guys know that we've been in a drought pretty bad. In California it gets pretty hot over here, and a lot of time this is very unusual, man. We don't see water or snow or even this much rain very often. And for the last several years, I say more than 6, 7 years, man, we've been in a hot one, man. We've been in a sick drought. Now, if the government's gonna make a machine or anything that's gonna manipulate the weather, I mean, what else can they do, man? Right? They're gonna send it out to other places where they need water, where they don't need water. Because how are you gonna manipulate the heat? The sun is here to give resources and power. You can't. Are you gonna? That's one thing I want to know. How you're gonna send a machine out there to make certain parts of the world hot? I mean, I don't know. I guess it's easier to make it manipulated where the clouds come in and there's they form and do whatever they do to make rain or snow. Now that's pretty crazy, because is that something in the future? Is it going to be a military tactic? Or is it going to be this, or is it going to be that? Like I said, conspiracies, they start flying everywhere, man. Right? Nobody knows, man. Unless you're involved in the government, or you have some kind of plug, some kind of connection where people are working behind the scenes and manipulating the weather. So, and if you guys are, make sure you guys tap into Big D and let me know, please. But going back to what we're saying, conspiracies, man, I'm pretty sure whoever lives in Southern California, you guys know already that, Robert C., there's UFO site. Oh, man, that's another one, right? That's a hot one right there. UFOs, man. Is UFOs, are they causing the weather to do this? If they are, man, big shout out to ET, man, and Alf, you know what I'm saying? Because we need that water and the rain. And I don't mind, experiencing the snow. So shout out to ET and all the UFOs out there. I don't mean to disrespect, Robert C, man, but I have a problem with, going into that theory when it comes to UFO. Dubai creates their own storms, D. I heard about that, Flip. You're right. Okay, but see, how are you going to create heat? Well, apparently they're not going to try to create heat because they're trying to create something cooler. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Other countries that are out there and it's hot as heck, what I mean? They're going to try to manipulate it for their benefit, man. Nobody wants to be in hot weather, all year around long, man. That's just the way it is. But how many, what part of the world is the hottest part besides Dubai and all that stuff? What is the hottest place in the world? Do you guys know that? Does anybody know the hottest place in the world right here? Because I'll let you know. If you guys know where's the hottest place in the world that's been for the last years, type it in, right? There you go. Traveling Charlie is up to his thing. He knows what Death Coco, you got it. The hottest place in the world is Death Valley. Now, here's another tribute. Where's Death Valley located at, people? Traveling Charlie, Coco, you guys know him, but where's Death Valley located at? I'll give you a couple seconds. Ding, 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 da-na-na. Okay, Cali Desert, but okay. Death Valley, okay. It's in where? Mojave Desert. There it is. We got a winner, man. Coco. See, so you guys understand what's taking place. You guys know what's going on, man. Death Valley is in California, in Southern California, this part of the neck of the woods, and that's the hottest place in the world right now. Hotter than Dubai, hotter than Saudi Arabia, hotter than this. I mean, the Cali and all there it gets hot in California. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. That's right, Death Valley. I seen the stars at night in Death Valley. Yeah, that's true. I've been out there too. Flip. And another place is Joshua Tree. It gets pretty crazy out there. But going back to what we're saying, the hottest place is here in California, and we're getting snow up here. Okay, so if you go up the Cajon, the 15, you hit the high desert. They're experiencing, right? Everybody from Hesperia and Victorville and so forth. They're experiencing they're a little higher, but people, the snow has hit the lower plateau. Where you got the Highlanders and the Flatlanders. Straight out. Let me see. House of Texas. I spent a night off Catalina Island shore. No lights. The sky was a trip. Beautiful, right? Traveling Charter says hotter than a hind with a cheetah. You guys are crazy, man. Sean Anthony Gonzalez says quiet village, all the way, homie. You know what I'm saying? To the fullest, man. Well, shout out to my homeboy Drifter, rest in peace. He just passed last week, people. I just want to send my condolences to my homie and his family, man. I've been losing a lot of good friends, from the hood and stuff like that. So keep my homies in prayer, please. We all need it. Keep all the gang members in peace, that we just stop the violence and so forth, man. But anyways, yeah, man. Death Valley is right here, located in California, one of the hottest place in the world. Now that's a trip, man. Like I said, because I wonder how the weather is out there. That's what I was just like, man. I know it's probably raining, and it's cool because, like I said, man, we need this, people. If you guys know, it gets hot in this part of the world, in this part of the country. I heard Arizona's experiencing a lot of water that is cold. Yeah, it's hot in Arizona. Is it hot in Arizona right now, Joker? Because somebody told me it was cold out there. Yesterday we tapped in, Joker, with Jen Magana. Make sure you guys check her out. She's doing the round table now. I just found out with our beautiful homie right here, House of Tattoos, and Denise Castillo, and I forgot what the other lady, her name was, but make sure you guys tap in with them. But like I said, man, right here is the hottest place in Death Valley in California, and I guess now it's going to be the coldest place. And it has been cold, people. Let me tell you, man, because before these two storms, there was another storm that started in the beginning of the year, right, in January. I think it was between December and January, and I've been sick, people. I've been fighting this sickness for the last freaking 6 weeks, almost 2 months, man. And I haven't got sick like this in a long time, man. And to be honest with you, people, I usually have a good I thought I had a good immune system, I guess, because I'm getting older, man. And it hit me, man. And I did everything that you guys saw me. I was making caldo. I made caldo de pollo. I made freaking bondigas. I was just trying to get it in there, man. And I was trying to better myself, man. I was just and it just didn't want to shake. And then, my wife got it, and man, I got all the Lysol and the wipes, and we were working. I was trying to clean my pad. You know what I'm saying? It's always the best thing to do. And then thank God my daughter, she didn't really catch a little virus. She's just barely getting it right now, to tell you the truth. But these last 5 weeks, man, people, it's been pretty bad, man. Sean Gonzalez Drifter, Abraham. No, his name is Renee. His name is Renee. And like I said, so it's are you using Vicks and vapor for up for your chest? Yeah, I did that too, bro. Using the Vicks, because one thing when you get sick, people, you guys know how it is, man. It gets stuffy. Hey, how you doing, Nay Love? Thanks for tapping in, man. It gets stuffy. I mean, that's one thing. I can't lay down. I hate sleeping when I'm sick. I hate to be sick when I can't breathe. And I don't mind the coughing, but this coughing it was pretty dire, man. My chest was hurting. I had to go get some antibiotics. I got some antibiotics. I got some other pills, right? And some other medicines. I don't even like to take those type of medicines, to tell you the truth, because they get you all drowsy. They get you all, excuse my language, they get you all effed up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not with that, man. It sucks, man. So this is a season where, right now, we already know when the winter comes, when, September, October, November, it gets cold, man. And, it starts raining and so forth. And, but it has been cold, people. I live right behind the mountains right here. Like I tell you right now, I'm like 50 minutes away from Wrightwood. And you got to understand. So depending how the wind's blowing, it goes over the hills, and especially comes down here, it is double time freezing. And we're not used to this. At night, it could go down. I think the other day was like, I think it was like 34, I think, to tell you the truth, that I came back from last night I came back for the gym. It was like 39. So what does that tell you? I came in late. And it's just been real freezing, man. And all you guys, take care of yourself out there. Make sure you guys are eating your vitamins, and keep eating your fruits and vegetables, because eat your nutrients, because that's the best way your body's gonna, fight, any sickness that tries to come in, man. It's just been pretty crazy. Like I said, I haven't been really chill like this, man. You guys see me, I'm with a tank top right now, so I like to, keep it quick, cool, man. That's just the way it is, man. I seen people out here too. Tell me, hit a thumbs up if you guys seen people freaking wearing shorts, man. I couldn't believe it either. And I'm just like, damn, man. Let me see. Eucalyptus essential is very good to breathe in a while congested. Okay, especially in one of those diffuser things. Right. It's like the respirator, the Vicks, right? The Vicks remember when we were little, we used to put the Vicks inside that little machine, the respirator, and it helps you breathe. That's true. And we have one too. Everybody should have one of those. I advise you guys, everybody who has kids, we usually get that, right? We usually get the Vicks, the machine to make us breathe, man. And that's something that I hadn't even used, to tell you the truth, and we had it here. Let me see. My condolence to the homie familia and their water as well, man. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, I just had a homeboy pass away. What, 3-4 weeks ago? Older homie. And then I had a new homie just pass. I mean, not a new, but another homie who just passed away, man. So, I'm catching the blues right now when it comes to, family and friends, man. And you guys know me. I'm very transparent, very honest with you guys. And, it wasn't gang violence, with both of my homies. It's just health. It's health, man. Health is very important. Make sure you guys, I know some of us, especially the Latino Chicano community, we don't like to go to the doctors. I think we were talking about the other day. I was on D&D. If you guys go tap in. Shout out to Mr. 209 and Bean Loke. We're talking about that. Go get your regular checkups, and make sure you tap in with your doctors, man, because us, Mexicans, Chicanos, Latinos, we don't like to do that, man. We're thinking we're all right. And then after we go over there to the doctor, and they're like, oh yeah, you're going to die in 2 weeks. And like, oh man, why did I come to the doctor, people? It's just crazy, man. But if you're scared, go to church, right? That's why I go to church, because I'm scared, dog. I need that prayers, man. Trust me. But, because you could get pneumonia, man, and I thought I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, my chest was hurting at the same time. And this one, like I said, it's been cold. So I was kind of a little scared, to tell you the truth. I was like, oh, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And, because my chest started hurting, man. You're constantly coughing, I was just like, man. So, I went in, like I said, I got some antibiotics, they gave me some pills, they gave me some cough medicine that I refused to take. I took it, like the last one when they prescribed it to me, and that crap had me drained, man. I was all drowsy, and Big D and drugs, you know what I'm saying? And, just don't work, And so I was just like, damn, man, like, this is crazy. But COVID hit me and my left lung collapsed. Oh man, that's right. I know how. So, you had a very serious encounter with that COVID stuff, man, when it came out. And I don't know if that COVID, even me, I caught it bad. I went to the hospital 3 times, people, and then after, I remember the doctor said on the second day, she's all, sir, she goes, you're breathing right. We took an X-ray. You don't have nothing in your chest. So we got to send you home. And I was just like, oh no. I went home and I was telling my wife, I was like, I don't feel good, man. So I went again the third day, right after the first day. The first day they told me, yeah, you had COVID and so forth. But on the third day, another doctor came out. She goes, didn't you come like the other day and then last week and so forth? I'm like, yes. She's all, sir, there's people up there, they're dying on the third floor. They're in a respirator and all that stuff. She goes, you're breathing, you're good. You just got to ride it through, man. So I wrote it through. So, thank God, maybe that because I had COVID, my immune system was a little weak. Maybe my immune system wasn't really adapting because, I caught the COVID before. I don't know. But I haven't got sick like this, like in 8, 9, 10 years. Ask my wife, man. I can walk around barefooted in the cold like this. I have my tank top out, throwing it up, but I caught sick real quick. Homie, I am Bandit from QVP. All right, Bandit, that's you, dog? All right, homie. Tap in, homie. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, man. And like I said, so I don't know if the COVID, pretty sure, it works its way around, our immune system. A lot of people say, like House said, that, he's still challenging and going through, fighting the COVID, or I think he just already went through it, but you got to be careful. It's Dorsey to make you sleep. Sleep is key. It is, bro, but it's hard, man. If you're active, like that's one thing I can't rest, people. Ask my wife. I'm always on the go. I'm always grinding. I'm always doing this. I have responsibilities. I gotta work. I gotta do this. I don't know how to be still, man. That's what my wife, man. I'm not on IG, Facebook only. Okay, I don't have Facebook, big dog. But hey, thanks for keeping in right here, homie, and we'll stay connected, big dog. And but shout out to JM San Cuba, homie, and Flip. Yeah, drowsy. I don't like that drowsiness. I don't like to have any kind of drugs or alcohol, anything trying to hit my, my system and all that, because it makes you feel woozy, and I don't like that feeling. I don't like to be like I'm not in control of something when something else is affecting my body. But anyways, like I said, that ain't gonna help out either, man. Because people who smoke and it's this cold and you're sick, I don't know how that works. People are drinking all that. How you expect your immune system to work when you have poison? I ain't gonna say poison. When you have other things that are conflicting with your body. I don't know. I used to smoke a long time ago when I was sick and all that. So, but that's one of my younger days, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, if you guys, like I said, man, this weather has been crazy. It's something that's unusual. There's the hottest place is right here in our backyard in Southern California. Now it's snowing over here. It's crazy out here. And it's just like, man, if you guys have seen it, some of us have, and it's just been a wild thing, man, so we gotta conspiracies. Like I said, conspiracies are crazy, man. I know how Flip said earlier, they have some kind of machineries or whatever they have working to manipulate their system so they could get rain. Now I can understand that because it's hot over there, man. So any participation, or how do you say that word anyways? They're used, they need it, man. We need water to grow. We need water to, it makes things grow, right? It's nutrients, it's just we drink water, it goes into our participation. Yeah, there you go. Whatever. I can't even say that word. But it's a good thing, man. And in California, like I said, we have a drought, especially in Southern California, and we could use this water. And it's been a blessing to have it. It's been a little unusual because the way it's been displaying itself, snow right here. Everybody gets excited. You usually see this in New York, where shout out to Faith Ford again, or wherever you're at over there, and like Chicago, Wisconsin, and all these other states that they get a flooding there. The higher the north, the higher the Midwest, right, and the East Coast. You really don't see this kind of weather in the West Coast. Northern on the northern side, yeah, like I said, Oregon and Washington, but not. I heard, like I said, Joker was saying that I seen, like I said, Jen Magana's. There was a lady. She lives in northern part of Flagstaff in Arizona, and it does snow up there. I know some parts of Arizona does snow, and it's just like there. It's they say she says it's cold out there, man. And one thing, like I said, House says when you're going to go live on Play San Rolas, Big D, pretty soon, man. I was thinking about doing that earlier. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep it short, real quick. But I'll be doing some rollouts pretty soon, man. I'm just start tapping in with my people and just see if you guys encountered the same thing. But if you guys been saying, say you go to the Planet Fitness for big pecs, nah, the new thing, the LA Fitness, man, or yeah, LA Fitness. I get my grind on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's me saying, whoa, Big D, whoa, guys, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the other day, last night, I was tapped into Krusty, right? Krusty 13, and I had a house on there, and I was last night. I was working out last night, man. So shout out to that, man. So I was out there, and like I said, man, yesterday I was not stressing. I wasn't. Just sometimes I was just trying to get things out of my mind and so forth, man. So I told my wife, hey, and it was raining last night. Like I said, it was raining. So I told my wife, hey, let's go tap in. The gym don't close till this time, and she's all like, all right, cool. So I just go out there, man, to just get stuff off of my mind and just relax and come home. Took a good hot shower last night. I slept pretty good, man. I had a good day today. And that's the reason why I go out there, to tell you the truth, and just and my health. That's the main reason, to tell you the truth. I got borderline this and borderline that. So, obviously now, how I got sick, that probably is another thing that freaking, because of my shortcomings on my health, man. It's just freaking my disease, or not the disease, the sickness was able to enable to just attack my immune system. So, things vary, man. But I love going to the gym. Like I said, I was on crust last night. I was working out, and House of Tattoos was on there, man. Let me see. Let me read some of this. So we're going to go and place. Let me see. I wonder. This is from Flip, right? But I wonder how severe can they manipulate the weather? Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Trust me. Other California, whether it's northern or southern or central California, whoever has a freaking channel, they're gonna talk about this, right? Let's talk about it. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about it right now. And where they're gonna give they're gonna give their opinion. They're gonna say, who's manipulating the weather. This is unusual weather. Never seen the snow hitting on lower, lower grounds, and this is very uncommon. People, like, it's really uncommon for me. I never seen this before. I'm pretty sure Traveling Charlie and other people could testify. If you live in California and regular on the flatlands, you won't see this. And I've been seeing all over social media. The local news are tripping about it. They're like, hey, there's a freaking there's snowing in the Inland Empire. It's snowing in Orange County now. Everything, it's snowing by the beach. I heard that too, and like I said, I follow a lot of people on social media, and they're just showing and displaying all their stuff, like, hey, this is what's happening over here in California. It's snowing in California, not in the mountains, and just right in their backyard, man. Michael, what's up? G salute. Brenda Love put me on to you. Oh, I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for tapping in, man. Thank you. Brenda Love. You guys, make sure you guys tap into Brenda Love. She's feeding me, man. She's a good person. It's always good to support the ladies, man. That not only the men on the platform, but women have something to offer too. And I like when she comes out there. She's a natural, man. She does what she can to help the gente, the people. If you're tapped in with her, make sure, man. Brenda Love, salute, man. Do you hear it? Faith, LA County more active with the winter weather this year. Oh man, hey, oh my God, Traveling Charlie. No kidding, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Big Bear. If you guys look at our local news, like I'm saying, so the places that do get snow, right? The places that do get snow, like, because there's money to be made. People go snowboarding. People go out to the mountains, and they want to spend time with their family. It's very unusual out here unless you make that effort to go and make that an event. It's an hour, 2 hours away, and they're getting hit up there, man. It's biblical. Yeah, I believe in that too, but you guys are not ready for that. You guys are not ready for Big D to drop some of that spiritual knowledge right now. Not most of you guys, maybe some of you, but not. But I'm gonna get into it one of these days. Trust me. We're gonna talk about some real stuff. But right now, people are, like I said, people are stuck in Big Bear right now, and they just had a retreat for these little children, And like I said earlier, and they were stuck up there. People are getting buried. Their cars are getting buried. Like I said, they have people that are up there, and this is like stuff from like like I said, Chicago, New York, and all the East Coast where it gets really chilly out there, and they're used to all this covers and all this other stuff and everything else, right? But us, like I said, man, we gotta we'll cover our car. Snow. I've been to mountains where my car got covered and so forth, but like maybe a couple inches. Now, people, your car's getting flooded or covered with 8 feet of snow. I mean, try to dig out of that one. Imagine that. So that's crazy. So it's making there's I heard there's not even not a lot of snow plowers. This weather came in, and maybe they have a certain amount of snow plowers, certain amount of workers, certain amount of first responders. That's another thing I've been hearing too. This weather's been making it different to answer emergency phone calls, man. So what I'm trying to say, people, is this weather is very unusual up here. This never happens, unless you're in a higher elevation in a higher plateau, and that's where it's at. And down here, it's just been crazy, man. It's just and it's end times, biblical prophecy. I mean, I like I said, guys, I believe in it, man, because this is unusual weather, man. We have been some crazy earthquakes been happening, right? Rumors of war and stuff like that. I think we tapped into the other day about that. And I was on. Make sure you guys check it, the G Lu show, man. Tap into the homie. We come out on Monday nights, and I think this week we're trying to change things up now and try to make sure we're trying to tap around everything and around the world that's taking place. We don't just want to be secluded and just tapping in what's happening in our local towns, man. We're trying to show world events just like every other probably channel that's out there. Let me see. I've been in Southern California my whole life, from LA to San Bernardino, and I never got snow. All of a sudden, yeah, shout out to the people in San Bernardino. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for letting us know, man. San Bernardino, one of the hottest places in the county, man, that I know. The biggest. Every guy, if you guys don't know San Bernardino County, man, it's the biggest county in the whole United States, man. San Bernardino County is the biggest and the county of them all, and it's hot out there. Like I said, Michael will tell you, House of Tattoos will tell you, whoever's lived in this side, in an empire, even San Fernando Valley, San Gabriel Valley it just gets hot in California, in Southern California, period. And no, in summertime, even springtime. And that's why a lot of us, when I see people in shorts when it's been raining, a lot of us when it's cold, we wear our tank tops. It's just the way it is, man. And it's just like it's very, very unusual to see snow, and it's just crazy. Now I feel like I'm gonna have to go buy me I have snow clothes. I got the pants because I go to the mountains a lot. I got snow boots, but to use them every day is just like, man, I'm gonna have to tap into faith forward. Let me see what the East Coast people are bringing the weather. They are moving in. Bring that weather in, man. Bring that weather in. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Hey, you guys want to listen to music? I'll put some music on, man. Shoot, we'll put that mini Vanina. Blame it on the rain. It's all right. Got to make a trip. Have a feed 'em at night, Big D, and call the gente and all the gente. Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Uh, um, be safe. Conejo says. Faith says, "House, take care." Thanks for tapping in, brother. I appreciate you, man. But like I said, people, I just wanted to drop in, real quick, let you guys know. Check me out. I did a couple shorts. You guys will see the clips. You guys will see the snow falling in my car. I just came out of the gym, and I was very surprised. And a lot of people actually came out of the gym were tripping out, man. Let me see. Have you met Gunners and Dubs in person? No, I knew Dubs from hearsay, though, from little hearsay, from here and there. I never really tap in, but I'm tapping to Dubs. I'm subscribed. I check him out. Gunner, I know who Gunner is, but I don't follow Gunner. No disrespect to him or anything. He's a cool guy, man. He's cool. But different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? Nothing personal, man. I could have a civil conversation with anybody, be on their live or anything, and we could just talk. Let's talk about it, right? But it's nothing personal. Just saying. That's the way we are. People, we get to follow and choose who we want, and that's just the way it is. But they're cool people, man. They're cool people. Both of them. Dub's cool. Gunner's cool. Everybody's cool, man. From up north, down south, man, Central California. It's just it's who you rock with and who you don't, man. Some people don't follow me. I don't take it personal. You know, I'm not mad at them or anything. They have their reason for whatever reason. You know, that's just the way it is, man. You know, you you follow people, and it's for some reason, and some people you don't, man. Let's hear your rolas, homie. Well, you know, I was, but it's already 40 minutes. I was gonna do them, but I'm cool now. So I gotta do some other things, guys. I hadn't even showered. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I was running errands. I just came from the gym. I'm all sweaty. My wife's gonna be coming home pretty soon, so I gotta take care of some other stuff because you already know how our women are. You know, you didn't do this and you didn't do that. It's just like, man, I've been on my live. I've been tapping into my gente, to my good people. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let them know that Big D's a weather reporter now. You know what I'm saying? I cover substantial stuff, man. I see Dubs is a real one from what I heard, but Gunner is a drop off from what I heard too. You know, hey, for whatever reason, like I said, man, you know, everybody, once you start following certain people, you start realizing, you know, who they are. And one thing I can say about all the people who follow me, they know that I'm a real one. I keep it real. I try to do it to the best I can. Does it mean I do everything perfect every day? Hell no. You know what I mean? I'm far from perfect, you know. I just try to keep it real as much as I can. I try to be transparent as much as I can. I try to be this as much as I can. And I think that's why a lot of people, I think, you know, they friend me, you know, or they tap into me. I'm not in a hurry to try to get to 60,000, 80,000 subscribers like some other people, you know. I think the only people that I have, you know, I, this individual keeps saying this about me, you know, and I'll drop it out there to you know, just in case he hears it, he wants to know. This person, American Cholo, right? American Cholo. I'll say it, and I'll call him out on it. You know, for the little time that I known him, he says that I have a problem with him. That I have a problem with him. He's like, dude, I don't even know you, bro. So why would I even have a problem with you? So you know, he wants to talk. He came on the live. You know, make sure you guys follow the G Lu show. Go check it out. You know, he went out there on New Year's Eve. You guys go check out G Lu's show. Check out New Year's Eve. We're on live, and you know we had some words. You know, and I was respectful. I told him, hey, I don't got no problem with you, bro. I got no problem. But then he started getting you know a little bit of this and a little sideways because I think he was you know New Year's Eve. He was doing his thing, and then after it became a problem, you know, so it's not a substantial problem. It's just now we got our differences. Now he gave me a reason to you know me to let's talk about it. But you know, I put on his one of his chats on his comments on his live, and I told him, hey, anytime you want to discuss something, bro, let's talk about it. I'm ready because he wants to talk about his Cali Mac. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. I know maybe one day, like I said, I'll come out there and I'll present myself and we'll talk about it, right? Because that's what we do, man, as men. So let me see. Coco, Big Deem, are you getting going to the AC handball tournament? Nah, you know I'm gonna go over there. Like I said, you know, it would be good to go over there like to support. Like I said, I don't hate the guy, bro, and you guys heard it first right here. I don't want no kind of animosity because you know we're all supposed to be working together, trying to support one another and so forth, right? But you know just a certain way, you know, certain things that you know me I think me and him have to talk about before I even support any kind of thing that he does, to be honest with you. But whoever goes out there, man, don't do it, don't go over there out there because of not of me, man. You guys go over there if you guys are wanting to go and so forth, man, go out there, man. You know, he's doing good things and big things out there, and I'm pretty sure he has the right motive, you know. So always follow somebody that has the right motive, right? That would direct you with his narrative. Now, there's just a couple of things that he says that's just hard for me to just follow these people, you know what I'm saying? But nothing towards homie, dog. You know, nobody's perfect. We come out here, we try to do the best that we can, you know, to interact with you guys and discuss certain topics like today, the weather, you know, and to make friends, man. And you know, a lot of times there's what you call our trolls or there's always somebody that's watching, man. You got to be careful what you say and what you do. So that's the main thing, man. But you know, all the guys up north, man, you know, like I think Flacco and I tapped into Flacco recently. You know, we just barely exchanged some information. I found a little bit more about him, you know, because I don't want to be on a show and then you know this is gonna be thrown at me, you know, because it's like who cares, man? You know, if I'm gonna come on a show and if I rock with Flacco or Rocco and Baco and Chaco. I mean, who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? And what they've done has in the past has nothing to do with me. Now, what we do that day, you know, I mean, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't let nobody narrate me or tell me this or tell me that. Or if you have some type of way you feel about me because of this, then you could get the hell out. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to keep, we don't got to do all this and do all that, man. It's just a waste of time. Life is better than trolling. Life is better than just, trying to wreck another person's thing. But then again, you got some other people that, it's like you got to be careful what you say because people will call you on it. Now, if they're calling you on it, and if you are doing it, then that's another story, people. You can't be saying one thing and doing another, man. And like I told you guys, nobody's perfect, man. We come out here as YouTubers, man, and which we try to, relate and communicate with our subscribers, which is very important because it's cool, man. This is the only reason why I have a channel is to communicate with you guys, right? It's the only reason why, is to make sure that we go and I do the best I can on things that whatever I like, you guys find an interest. If you guys don't, then you guys go to the next one. But all those guys are cool, man. D&D, they're cool. It took me a while to, I'll be even say like, because I met D&D through Sea Dog. Shout out to Sea Dog right there. Make sure you guys tap into Sea Dog. Sea Dog is another cool homie. Crust 13. I like to tap in with the small YouTube channels, not too much of the big ones, But I've done my stuff. You guys have seen me out there. I tapped into Sinaloa 760. Make sure you guys tap in with her. She feed me. Brenda Love, Nothing But Love, Gilu Show. I interact with everything. If you guys have seen Barrio Driven, go check out Barrio Driven. Incredible Javier, Cholo Trucker. These are all people that are cool with me, man. That I could go and have a conversation with. And that's how I meet a lot of you people. You guys people come from, came from here and went to there. From there, they go to here. So, we bounce around, right? I do it. More bounce to the ounce. You know what I'm saying? I do it. I bounce out and just see if they could do anything in my life, bring evidence or help me in my life and see. But if I start seeing bull crap and this and that, then I'm out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out with it. I'm gonna need that, man. But yeah, that's the way I think it rocks and how it handles right here, man. Let me see. One question: would you get on a live with a rat? Would you do? You do know the Rojo Room bang down a whole organization, Dubs and Gunners show him love though. Well, I heard that with Flacco too, right? And I'll be like the other guy that Flacco had on his show. That guy that was a northern Sureño, and then he got on the show with Flacco, and then he came down here to what's his name? They're blowing up over there. What's the homeboy's name? Damn, I can't remember. Hoodstocks, right? And then he went out there and did his thing, and somebody called him out on it. I thought that was pretty disrespectful by Hoodstocks. Not even backing the homie up. A rat is a rat. We understand that, but a rat, we're humans, people. Sometimes we make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And who are we to say that, hey, hey, I'm better than you because I did this or did that? We don't even know why they ratted. We don't even know why this and that. But it is kind of hard at the same time because, if you have that jacket, then, everybody knows, man. So it's kind of hard. Like I said, it's a tough one depending, and I heard those are the things why, kind of, like I said, don't follow these guys, man, because they kind of have like a jacket on them, but people make mistakes, like I said, and who are we to judge? I mean, we are the judges, right? Because if you're following and checking and you hear about this person, you got to decide, you know what I'm saying? So I decide to see where they're at now. But then again, you got to be careful where they're at because you don't know if they're going to try to pull those tricks on you, man. And I don't want to be around somebody that's just like, hey, they're going to say they're your friend and then they backstab you. I mean, it's just crazy. So you got to be careful. So that's depending. That's to me it depends. What kind of flavor it is, man. Like what are you going to give me? But as of right now, it's a no, man. It's just they haven't reached out to me, like I said. Besides Flacco. And I will say that I got in contact with him. I barely gave my number just like last week and be like, hey, he's all, hey, let's hook him and see what's up. So I want to see what we're going to work on. If we could work on something that's going to bring lightness into our raza or to the people or to the youth or so forth, then the background doesn't even really matter, as long as I'm not involved in it, but, if you were this and that, and you want to bring me down or you want to start drama or put my face on my platform or something else, then I ain't gonna rock with you, man. And it's just, I'll tell you straight out. So it varies, man. We haven't gone there yet. I haven't tapped into, like I said, Gunner or Rojo or so forth. What they do is their business. It's not none of mine. Flacco, like I said, we just barely exchanged some numbers and to see what happens, man. Like I said, I don't judge no man, and they got to live with that. I don't got to live with that. Yeah, but being from the guy, I can't deal with any rat or dropouts who rolled it up and did with what the chomos and the rats. Yeah, that's understandable, Michael. Hey, I get it, homie. It's just like, uh, uh, um, who knows why Dubs does it, right? Dubs does it. And like I said, I could say a lot of things, but I'm not gonna put it out there like that because it wouldn't be right if they're not face to face or at least on the channel. Then we could just discuss that kind of conversation first. So Michael, what I mean, I would have to tap into them. Somebody would have to come out to you. You would have to call them out, and then maybe I'll elaborate on that, bro. Because first thing they're gonna say is I'm not a rat. I'm not this. That was back then. They're gonna go revert to what they did in the back. And back then I moved on now. That's what they're gonna most likely will say. And some have. People. Flacco has a pretty substantial following people. And some good stuff that he puts out there. His content's pretty good. And yeah, Flacco needs content. Yeah, that's so. And you know what I noticed, bro? I'm gonna be honest with you, people. Okay, I only got 12 people that are on it. Yeah, that's what I do, dog. That's why I haven't tapped into them. If you guys, I have enough stuff to justify who I am as a person. People, you guys know me already. Okay, I have a clipping from 1996, man. Showing me that I was on the corner and what I was doing on the block. Saying now these guys, I think a lot of people have. They're like, hey, man, that's very unusual. What I mean? When do you see a gang member from the 90s that has a clipping of what he was doing and where he's at now? It's rare. And then so who doesn't want that? I'm saying that little airtime of that. And that's why you see a lot of other channels. I haven't even put that, people. I hadn't even got that clipping and put in my thing and telling what I was doing and how I was feeling. It's been on other channels, but these other channels I've been rocking with them and I've been knowing them. Gilo, it's been on the Gilo show. You guys see Barrio Driven. Make sure, like I said, tap into Vince Romo. So you guys seen what I was doing back then. Yeah, I'm a real one. Yeah, okay. But am I proud of it? In some sense, yes, but some sense, no, man, because I was telling you guys the truth and what happened, man. My cousin passed away from it. A lot of homies have. It ain't nothing to glorify it out there. The way they done stuff in the 90s is not how they do it in today's date. That's the difference between me and you, right? What's that Dr. Dre song? What's the difference between me and you? You see, everybody rats sooner or later. Except me, what I'm saying? Most of us, but have I tattletale on somebody? Yeah, maybe in my younger days, what I'm saying? Everybody does, man. Everybody say, hey, you did it, they did it. If you put yourself in a tough situation like that, in a bad predicament, I wouldn't be surprised, man. How it does happen, man, but it hasn't happened to me in a full genre when it came to gang banging or being busted or so forth. That's a no-no, man. That's a straight, I'll tell you right now, that's a straight out no-no. You can't be doing like that. And then they come out and the only thing I say, like this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. This is what I despise. I hate mofos that you say, they come out here and their channel blows up, man. You know what I'm saying? Their channel blows up and they're not that person, man, because everybody likes people who talk, man, right? Everybody likes people who talk, man. Hey, I'm this and bang, bang, do this, la, 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 whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Everybody likes, but but you know what the thing, if you're not listening, see, the problem is nobody's a good listener, man. That's the thing. And you're right. I've been doing my homework. I've been, following these guys and they because it's genre. I go to one channel and then the next they go on the channel. You can't get away from it. You just can't. It's just like, it's just the way you can't get away from, snow. It's going to happen. It happened in California today. It's been happening in California the last couple of weeks. It's just like, damn, what I'm saying? It happens, what I'm saying? So, but that's what I'm saying. You guys got to pay attention to yourself, man. What are these guys feeding you? Because you guys are the subscribers. You guys are the one putting money in their pocket. You guys are the one that's saying, no, it's all feed them. You guys are doing, it's all you guys that are doing that. You know what I'm saying? So before you go clown them or talk about them, make sure you guys, why you even follow them? Why you even tap into their channel? It's like you're pig banging, you're beating them at metiche, because I've seen a lot of that too. I come on channels and they'll be like, hey, they be telling the other guys, hey, well, what about this? And I'm like, whoa, like, man, I'm gonna get out of here, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? But who am I to down talk anybody? Like I said, I wouldn't down talk them unless I know them personally. Look at Savage Studios, right? We could go back to that. He was a rat and he was this, but homie had a lot of good things in his tensions, man. Why do people rat, man? I mean, he was saying out there they were willing to kill him. He got a soldier, and he was going out, and then he found out that they want to pitch a fork on him, and he was like, "F that, ain't gonna happen, man." You know what I mean? Because sometimes the people that you're riding with, they will do you dirty, man. That's just a straight up talk. So it's just like I ain't saying it's an excuse, but hey, it's just but there's reasoning. You gotta follow reasoning, So let me see. I watched Duz when he had 2K subs. Now I'm wondering his status. Well, see, that's 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 what I'm saying. But who am I to say anything, man? I'm subscribed to Dubs. I like Dubs. He's cool. Anything else after that, that belongs to him. That's his fellow, right? That's his business. Who am I to say? And I seen it too. Is it? But it's none of my business or none of my concern. It has nothing to do with me or portray to me. Now, if he starts talking about me and starts saying stuff about my area or people that I know, this and then becomes a problem, right? Because that's just the way it is, right? Just like American Cholo was talking supposedly about his mom or so forth, it gets personal. We can make it personal, that's amongst everybody. And bull crap, what I mean, sells, man, And like I say, I'm not here for that, man. I don't need no clipping from OG Triple OG. Shout out to OG Triple OG. I don't need him pulling wool on me because he's deeping in, and he OG has a job right now too, and that's what he does, homie. He has a yarda that he feels that he wants to exploit people and tell them the truth about them. That's why Triple OG does what he does, man. So shout out to him, But it's just crazy, man. These guys, like you said, one day they only have 2,000 subscribers, and the next thing they got 30, 40. So, these guys, they're networking, man. Just put it, let's just be honest, people. I could see it already. I know what they're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Big D, let's do something. Yeah, for sure, homie. I already see what people are doing, man. I've been around. I don't got to go to prison. You know what I mean? To go to understand the system and this and that. I didn't have to go to YA. I never been to prison. I never been to YA and all that stuff. I just been on the streets, man. I was a straight warrior soldier. Oh, why you never got caught? I got caught. I did a county lit. I got caught with a gun. Yeah, my family, they lawyered up for me. I got a lawyer. Instead of doing 12 years, I did freaking a county lit. Hey, that's what it is. If you could afford it, get out of the way, But it's just like, hey, it doesn't make me. I didn't testify. I didn't rat. I didn't do what I had to do. The extension to get out. You know what I mean? I did my time like a man in county, and all you got to do is just do, man. Your local county jails do 2 weeks, 2 days. 8 months, and you'll learn real quick, man. Especially right here in LA County, right? And what makes me crazy because all you guys, like I said, all these guys, they've been in prison. There's a lot of prison channels, not just Dubs and all these other guys. There's many prison channels now. You know what I mean? And they just tell their narrative their way. One way, and it's just like and from there, it's like I haven't really no disrespect to anybody besides Dubs. And maybe these guys from up north. They tell it like it is before the business was the business, Coco. You know what I'm saying? They go back to when they were in the business. You know what I'm saying? But have I really seen a man from the business talk on here? Not really, man. Prison channels spread nonsense, in my opinion. They do. To be honest with you, I'll say it. I'll say it all. We talk about. I mean, we're supposed to help the raza get raza together. I haven't seen Shizzo, people. You know what I mean? But I make friends. You know what I mean? That's where it starts at. Whether you're from down south or up north, man, I make friends. That's why I tap into certain people up north, DND. You know what I mean? Hey, I wouldn't mind going out camping out with them, man, because they seem like good people. You know what I mean? I could rock with these type of people because that's what it should be about, breaking boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But when you got certain people that say like, oh, I'm just with this type of area. I've been in Southern County so much. I'm a rapper, but I don't mess with people up north, or I don't mess with people in Texas. It don't work like that, man. If you're gonna be about the business, you're really for Raza unity, you shouldn't be putting anybody down, or no matter where they come from, man, because that's the way God put it. You know what I mean? God made their family there. They were born and raised there. It's that simple. It's not their fault that they were born up north or over there in New Mexico or right here in freaking Watts. You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't. That we were just raised like that. I'm a Sureño, and I always love my true blue, but doesn't mean I can't interact because in the body system, the blood on the inside is blue. As soon as it hits, when you get a cut and it hits the outside, it turns red. So there's similarities right there. I look at things in a different way, man. That's why it makes me totally different from all these other channels. If you guys know, you know what I'm saying? I don't go over there, hip hop, hooray, hip hop. I just don't do that. I didn't need to go to prison to do that. I didn't need to go to YA or to a camp. I didn't need to do that. I found my stuff and I learned everything from the streets. When my cousin got killed at a young age, and then that's when everything opened my eyes, man, and said, whoa, this is some crazy stuff. An eye for an eye, you know, this, if you're out there enough, like the way they say it, the way they do it, if they've been busted enough, they're telling you, they're letting you guys know now how they construct what they've done and did. That's on them. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't know if they're lying or telling the truth either. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Me, that one little clipping, even though it's one little clipping, right? One little clipping, that was me. That was me holding the block right there on Whittier Boulevard, right? We all know Whittier Boulevard. If you're from Southern California, even Northern, you know, they're rocking with it. That was me. That's some real talk. I've been shot before. I've been blasted 3 times. You know, I've been rocked. I've been abused. I've been beat up, jumped, you know, running and chasing. Like some of these stories that these other people tell, they're true, man. They are very true, man. You know, they're very true. You know, inch for inch. I could tell you guys stories and I hadn't even got there, right? Because I don't feel that's an importance. What am I telling you guys? You know, do I want to get 10 million subscribers because some bull crap that I've done this and that? And I'll discuss it. I'll discuss it. I'll talk about it. But it's not right now. Is not the time, man. You know, that's the least important thing. I'm not here for views. People are subscribers to this. I'm here to make friends. I'm here to relate to people, man. We need to get to our youth. That's what I'm. You know, why isn't American Cholo talking about youth? Why isn't American Cholo doing events? And he probably does. You know, I'm pretty sure that's where the Avenue does, and maybe it's in his heart and stuff, and that's cool. You know, that's the type of things that's important to me, man. The homeless people that are out there right now. We're talking about the weather. It's cold as freak right now. But I just seen some guy last week, a youngster, man, under the tree, right? He was under a tree with an umbrella, wrapped up with his backpack, and he's out there young. He's not even a gang member. I mean, who cares about gang member? Who cares about prison? You know, it says like West Coast Graffiti said, who gives a freak, man? You know what I mean? What are you doing to help them? You know what I'm saying? And what's important is the next generation, people, the young ones. That's what's the most important, man. Getting these kids out of the streets, man. A lot of these kids, they get out of YA, right, or they're in some kind of you know, a foster home, and then as soon as they turn 18, what about the system that they get out of? We talk about the prison genre. When I got out of the system, I went to a halfway house and this. What about the kids that get off a halfway house or juvenile, you know, place? Where do they go? You know, where do they go? That's what I'm trying to intrigue, and that's what I worry about. I ain't worried about all these. I'm tired of hearing the same narrative. The guy who got away with this. Oh, the guy that I stuck this guy 20 times. Oh, just like, you know, it's a bunch of it's a bunch of negativity, man. It's like, what are you doing to help the community, man? You know what I mean? I want to be one of those person. That's what I'm saying. You guys tap into Barrio Driven, man. Tap into the homie Vince Romo. You know what I'm saying? He's out there doing his thing, man. He just went to LA and to Skid Row the other day. You know what I'm saying? And he's out there showing what's really, you know, there's people out there, you know, ladies, and then we have people out there like, why does this girl have 6 kids and she's out there in Skid Row? She shouldn't be having kids anyway, because psychologically, you don't know what they're going through. You know, we don't know why these guys ratted. We don't know why these guys killed each other. There's a lot of things. When people come on YouTube, we don't know. We just know what they say. And we judge them, but what they do, what they say, but what they do, that's what should be judged, right? That's what I'm saying. Anybody, we could judge anybody. People, I'm judging the weather right now. Why is it raining? Why is it snowing in Southern California? Well, you know what? Because we need the damn rain and snow. Hey, what's up? There's my guy right there. You guys tap into Wes Carson TV. Now, let me tell you something. I got 2 people that are on here that I thought, that I know believed in me and encouraged me. It's West Coast Graffiti. Make sure you guys tap into West Coast Graffiti and freaking Wes Carson TV, man. Those are my peeps right there. They're not gang members, you know what I mean? But we have similarities, you know? I was a tiger too. I was a skater too. I grew up in LA, you know what I'm saying? It's just the way it was, man, you know? That's the kind of relationships that I want to work with. I'm tired of all these gang members and this and that. Man, there was nothing funny from it, man. You know, instead of telling me a prison story about what you done and hurt somebody or killed a Soreño or did that, tell me something that how you're helping people, man. That's what I hope my channel and all you people out there that subscribe to me, which we're growing. We're almost at 500, man. So you know what I mean? Make sure you guys spread the love, share the love, man. And working with, I work with Gilu, right? You guys know, if you guys know who Gilu is, shout out to Gilu. He's black, man. Straight up, right? Now that's the kind of stuff that I like to do. We're really working together, black and brown, working together. Who's done that? All you people who are out there who follow this channel. Let me see. Let me see you guys go in and show some love to Gilu. Show some love to me. Real stuff, you know what I mean? And we talk about certain topics. We don't even get into the gang violence, and we talk about reality, things that are happening, taking place right now. The real matters. You know what I'm saying? What really counts. You know, because I don't care what you've done 20 years. My video, it doesn't really matter, to tell you the truth, man. Take my video out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not trying to do it. But see, back then, it needs to be shown to let people like, hey, dog, Big D, you know, he's not lying, eh? You know what I'm saying? He has a clip, and I could go on this channel, man. He'll show you where he came, straight from the hood, dog. He came from the trenches, bro. Oh, well, I thought Whittier was a nice city. It wasn't. Okay, it wasn't. You know, if my cousin just passed away, you know, if my cousin passed away back in the days, he got shot. You know, blown, him and my friend. You know, my best friend, double homicide. You know, so you don't got to go to freaking Watts or freaking Compton and all that stuff. It's happening everywhere, people. It's happening up north. There's gang banging in Texas. There's gang banging in the East Coast. It's everywhere. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be praised or oh, you're cool because of this or you're cool because of that. No, that's bullcrap, man. That's bullcrap. Let me see. My bad. What up, Mr. Dog Brain? That's a homie right there. All you guys are my people. Mally, Big D, the first time I seen you on a live, you gave nothing but good vibes, and that's why I subscribe to your channel and talk about who needs to talk about that. About thank you. No, hey, Mally, I see you on other channels. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate that, man. You know, West Car, cool video you did, the Vince Romo. Hey, thank you, West Carson TV, West Coast Graffiti. But Body Driven is also in some way glorifying gangs if you think about it. All right, you're being like Cholo Trucker, eh? You guys are being the devil advocate. It is, bro. But see, I went out there and I told a testimony. I think Body Driven, to me, we're able to tell testimonies because he's not just doing it. He's not glorifying. You don't see him saying, "Oh, me, Pico Viejo, and I did this." He's not. He's willing to go into other people's trenches and show the next community and the next people, like, hey, if you want to go back to the 90s or back in the days, take a look at this. This is where we're headed to. This is the consequences that could happen. See, he has kind of like a story going by it. You know, he's trying to let the next generation know. He's trying to tell people, hey, these are real guys from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and they're telling you that they're stories, man, you know? And so that's where I kind of defer, because trust me, when Vince Roman came tapped into me, you know, he wanted it. You know, he wanted it, man. Big D, come on, dog. You know what I mean? And so far in his episodes, if you see, in my neighborhood, he almost got caught slipping. Oh my God! Shout out to Vince Roma. My homies, we're gonna blast Vince Roma, dog. You know, on my episode. You know, but you'll hear me though. Crazy. That's crazy, man. Only in Whittier, dog. Only in Whittier. Eh? I'm not glorified it. Let me see. Cool video. You think? Okay, let me go. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, so you know, like I said, he did something different. His last episode, West Coast Graffiti, where he went to downtown LA and he was speaking truth. So you got to understand, people, I have a difference between facts and truth, right? Okay. Facts and truth are not the same. And let me tell you, you know, the truth, one thing, you know, facts change all the time, people. I've been telling you, all right? The fact was I was 400 pounds heavy and now I'm 300, right? That's the facts. But the truth is I lost weight and this is where I'm at now. See, that's the difference. The facts then, you know, I was an educated person. I didn't have a diploma. But the truth is I went back to school and I got my degree and now I have a degree. See how the difference is? There's a difference between facts and truth. Everybody talks about, oh, facts. No, I want truth. I want truth, man. I want truth. If you've been in the streets a long time, man, you want the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no BS. You know what I mean? I could give you the facts all day, but but things change tomorrow. Things change every day. You know, the facts was it was snowing in Southern California, but the truth is it never does happen like this. I never have I seen it before. So that's how I separate things. You know what I'm saying? I separate facts from truth. And anybody starts talking about after that, guess what? They heard it from me first. You know what I'm saying? And not together. That's just me. What I'm saying. I do things differently. You know what I'm saying? It says, hold on. It says, if you were active in prison and damn, hold on. Let me see. If you were active in prison and didn't catch more tiempo, it's all cap. I got Theos went in for 2 years. They got hit with 10. Right. You know, see, that's another thing I want to talk about because I seen it. You don't have to go to prison. I went accounting. I know what was happening. I seen it, man. I saw it coming a long way. Thank you, Jesus. Eh? You know, I have another homie. It's called the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? But see, like I said, you guys ain't ready for that. but I could discern things. I could see things a mile away when it's taking place or when it's happening. Yeah, I get caught slipping here and there. I've been shot 3 times. I've been bricked, I've been jumped, like I said, so forth. But I mean, you got to whatever environment you're in, whether you're at work, at your house, your relationships, you got to see it coming. And the only way you see it coming, if you have to have an understanding. You got to know what's your environment in your household. Everybody, you guys know what's happening in your household. And imagine in county jail, imagine in prison. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know it's coming, then yeah, you deserve to get hit. You know what I'm saying? It's like your kids. If you do something bad, you're gonna get hit because you didn't think it was coming. It's just the way it goes. You're out there driving, you know what I mean, and you hit a car, you were not paying attention. That's just the way it works, people. You know what I mean? So it doesn't get people make things so damn hard, man. You haven't lived life long enough. Everybody who goes to prison, why do they go to prison? Because it came from the streets. They did somewhere around the line. They went to prison because they did something in the streets, and I was streets. You know what I mean? Me, I was streets. You tell a lot of my homies, they'll tell you, hey, Big D was like a general out there, because I wasn't playing. You know what I mean? Especially when my cousin got killed, man, it became real. Life became so real. Like the gang bull crap went away. I saw when my cousin got killed, I was like, fudge, life is freaking real, man. We're not playing right here, man. You're not playing. And there's not a lot of us to tell the young generation this, you know what I mean? So that's why I get a little disgusted with some of these channels. And I'll say that, because it's all perpetrating to themselves. That's why a lot of these channels, they get a lot of haters and trolls because, oh, I did this. Let me tell you a story, eh? Let me this, like, you know what I mean? Like, bam, dog, I want to hear about your story, homie. You know what I'm saying? Is I lived there, done. I was like that too, dog. So it's like I said, man. Don't now you guys getting me heated, dog. You know what I mean? Talking about the heat. That's why I just rock with certain type of people. If you have a good attribute, if you're saying something good, something recognizing, if you want to do a video about me, if it's going to be about good terminology. I ain't going to go back and, oh, this and that. Oh, and that's like, nah, that's not me, man. I go forwards, people. I don't go backwards, man. I had a lot of backwards events all through my life, and I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Uh, that's true though, Michael. That's true. Orderly, I'm out. I gotta get clean the house, wash the dishes before my gotta get home. That's important. West Coast graffiti. Make sure you clean that house before your Hina comes, homie. That's what I like to. That's a real gangster right there. Michael Big D, salute to you. G, you're a real one. Gracias. I appreciate that. Cholo Gilu isn't the coolest guy on YouTube. Hey, so something about Gilu he has Stilo, homie. You know what I mean? That's my homie right there, dog. His family, dog. Cholo Trucker, be safe on the road. Yeah, Cholo, make sure you're paying attention, homie. Coco East Whittier is nice. It is, man. Until I get there, now just playing. Gilu Show, just tapping in real quick to Sand Mines. You, bro, keep doing your thing. Salute to everyone. Hey, shout out. Thank you, Gilu, man. Like I said, make sure you guys follow us on Monday nights. Let's talk about it. Hey, I'll talk about it. That's why I put it up there, right? Let's talk about it, man. Because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys follow in, man, and just like, hey, tap in just to support. Your thoughts on Duz making videos about Johnny and aka Casper from Cantarana, downing him and doing okay. Like I don't know how I don't know. Look, where did I say this at? I said this in another channel too. It's I would expect I would expect Dubs. I would expect a little bit more from him doing that because one thing I know about, I mean, Johnny and his brothers, bro, he's Cantananas are from Whittier, dog. You know what I'm saying? And they are the family who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? Their brothers, this and that. Homies have gone over there, done their things, and they have come and done it. And I heard of Johnny a lot. Now, I thought Dubs would, have a little bit of doing homework instead of just putting out a video. That's what I'm saying. They put out videos. It's not just him and other videos. And what is he doing it for? Is he doing it because he wants views or he's just trying to something else to do? He's doing reactions. That's cool. But you never talk about nobody, dog, unless you know him. You know him, dog, because to be honest with you, this guy looks just as much as the way Dubs says he is. I'm not putting Dubs down. He has every right to do it. I believe Dubs he's a man with it. But it's just like saying, it's like me telling him, well, Dubs says this and this, and look at he's with the other guy. What how you guys been saying? You guys said I didn't say he's with Gunner, the Rat, and this and that. Like, see, there's so much stuff that you could say, but he shouldn't be saying nothing about the guy you don't know, dog. He don't know my area. That's the only reason why I got a little tipsy. You know what I mean? Because he was talking about somebody that I knew. You know what I'm saying? A real one. You know what I'm saying? Him and his family and his brothers are real ones. And there's stories that he tells that he's jumped this, and did this. I've lived it. And Dubs, I thought, being a gang member, have experienced some things like that, but in some places are more than other, right? He's over there and by the beach, and I didn't even know there was gangs up there. See, that's like kind of low hidden behind the belt too. But that's just how I feel, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting him down or his neighborhood or anything like that. You know, so I'm just saying, like, you got to be careful what you say. I do know that guy. I don't know that guy Johnny, but I know his family, and I know what he's saying. A lot of things is true because I've been in incidents like that. You know what I mean? Where I went to a place right there in Rivera, and I didn't know where I was at, and all these fools. Next, you know, there's a bunch of fools from Rivera, and next, you know, they pound me, jump me, and I had to jump the fence, and I had bushes all over me and stuff like that. I could live that life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how Dubs gang banging back in the days, but I done my gang banging similar more to Johnny. Not to say because you know, back then Cantaranas and Quiet Village we didn't even like each other, dog. They're like rivalries right there. So why would I go talk good about my a rivalry that hey, well, what Dubs is saying is true or not? No, I'm not going to downplay anybody if I know the truth. The truth that matters the most. I told you the difference between facts and truth, right? Dub sees, I think, honestly, in my opinion, I ain't talking for him. He's just seeing facts, what he hears. But has he seen it? No, he don't even know the guy. You know, to tell you the truth, the other guy looks scarier than this guy, right? And this guy talks about, you know, prison like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? But no, that's not hitting Dubs below the belt. He's a homie. You know, I respect Dubs. I'm subscribed to him, and I'll say you know, sometimes he says comments, and I encourage it. And I'll say encouraging things and so forth. But you know, kind of like you know, it gave me a little itchy when you start talking about you know the homie from the area. If you don't know them, if you don't know that area, then you shouldn't be talking about anybody like that. You know, just because people want a reaction. See, it's only done because of reaction. He wants views or whatever he was perpetrating. You know, it's just like you know, people hit him up. He gave his opinion. I think he has every right to do that. So you know, hey, it is what it is, man. Let me see. Your thought. Hi, G Lou. On the G Lou show, Faith for West Coast Graffiti got a channel. Yeah, yeah. You guys check out West Coast Graffiti, please, man. Check out West Carson TV. I'm about 270. You're looking good. I haven't heard from you, West Carson TV. You kind of little, you kind of. I'm just, you know, I check up on you every once in a while. See, that's what real ones do, man. They'll check up on you. But West Carson TV and West Coast Graffiti, that's family right there. Everybody, all you guys, Cholo Trucker, my homeboy G Lou, all you guys, man. Let me see. Interesting way of pushing it. I mean, putting it. I mean, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, you know, you just, you know, unless, you know, why would somebody do reactions and laugh and clown if you've been in that same area? If you're a gang member and been on the streets, wouldn't you experience some of the things he experienced? Or why would you consider why he's lying? Homeboy, and maybe he has his views and his ways too. Oh, because he's looking, that guy Johnny's looking for a clout. He's looking, you know, there's people like that too. Dub's not lying either, you know. Dubs is not saying there's people out there and they'll perpetrate and make up stories and this and that. There are some people out there. And I'll say this, you know, he did his evaluation. He saw the videos and he did a reaction. That's the way he feels. That's all right. But me, since I know and their family and I know their stuff, I can honestly say Dubs is wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because his family's not like that, bro. They're heavy hitters. You know, CR, Cantaranas, and Whittier, they have some heavy hitters, some big homies up there. I mean by big homies, you guys know what I'm talking about. There's some real ones out there. And so I'll say it like that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Faith. Put the West Coast. Thank you. Put the yes. Thank you, Faith. For yes. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure you get West Carson TV on there. If he still, hopefully, he still has a channel. You guys rock with him, and whoever else that I was mentioning, LA Times, you know, Jen Magana, all them, you know, it's all family right there. Mr. Dobrin, if I go to prison, I'm going to be like Tim Robbins and make friends with the warden, so I because I could get a cushy job in prison library. It's the dog brain. You would say that. That's crazy. That's my homie right there, Mr. Dog Brain, dog. Mikhail, you know his nephew was tripping on Dubs on his live, and Dubs blocked him. That's what I'm saying, dog. You know, you don't know the people. You start saying wrong things. You know, people are gonna come at you, bro. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. So what? Now you put yourself in a shoe and a shoe box, and the shoe don't fit. So that's what I'm trying to say. Dubs got to be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got to. I thought he would know better. You know, since he's been around the system. You know what I mean? Things are. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. I truly believe that, man. Dubs in Santa Barbara. There's 2 gangs in the whole city that he don't think. No, that's what I'm saying, people. And no shade. I'm not throwing no shade to Dubs, man. Like I said, he's my homie, dog. He comments. We can have a good conversation. American Cholo too. I've been waiting for American Cholo, but for some reason they won't tap in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, I'll keep it like that, man. You know, and you don't got to bring your entourage. You don't got to bring all your homies. You don't got to bring all your subscribers. No, it's just me and you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I still have a 90s mente, man. You know what I mean? I will put my Bible down to defend myself, or if you got something to say, let's do it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just bring all of it. Don't bring half of it, bring all of it. You know, let me see. Traveling chart generally all about views and mark. I mean, you guys know, man. You know, I mean, that's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Michael, it's only done for views. I mean, there. See, it's just there. It is, man. Dubs lives off YouTube. That's now how he makes a living. Hey, I ain't mocking the man how he's making a living. If I was blessed to have all you guys subscribe and I had 1 million, you know, hey, that's a blessing, man. You know, because hopefully you guys will follow for me for the truth, not because I'm cool or I'm saying about this or I'm talking about that. You know, I want people to follow me for the right reason. And all you subscribers that out there, the 400, almost 500, man, blessing to you guys, man. I welcome you guys, man. You know what I mean? You guys are my family. You guys are my friends. You know, I consider you guys my keeping it real people. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. You know, um, that was the good time when you survived it. Exactly. Traveling Chart Big D, you could played a whole playlist. I know, right? Man, Traveling Charlie. My bad. I'll be getting off pretty soon, guys. My bad. I'll be getting off. Cholo Trucker, San Jose Street Swap me this Saturday. Yeah, homie. Cholo, I busted my phone, dog, on working out on Monday. So I have your number, but if you see, I'll text you first. I think I have your number. But get at me at Instagram, big dog, and shoot me your number, homie. Again, and then, yeah, for sure. Just because I want to know what time you're gonna roll and how we're gonna make this happen. Uh, uh, um, Let me see. Faith Force says traveling, laughing. Michael says Cholo Trucker and Gunner is really a drop. Hey, 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 one thing about that, man, that's my homeboy Cholo, dog. You know what I mean? I had nothing against Gunner, dog, but Cholo was a little smaller guy, dog, and Gunner's a big, and I expected a little bit more from some people. You know what I mean? Cholo came out and did it, dog. So it was pozole all day, dog, that day. You know what I mean? Traveling chart. Cholo who's performing. Ya tierra. Uh, 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 yeah, yeah, he could have come on D and play some female role. Oh man, dog, you guys are messed up, man. Traveling Charlie Cholo, what time is that going on? Yeah, check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys swing by the swap me, dog. You know what I'm saying? We'll be out there representing, just having good times. I mean, you guys don't bring no drama, okay? I really don't want to fight nobody. I'm not trying to get kicked out. I'm not trying to get arrested. You know what I mean? We're just me and Cholo and Gilo. We hung out a couple times. I hung out with Cholo a couple times, man. They're great people. His wife's beautiful, man. We had other people hanging on. Some other people are supposed to go on. It's just good times, people. That's what it's all about, man. You know, it's just having some good times, relaxing. You guys drink. I'm on a natural high. You know what I'm saying? You guys do your thing. We dance. Cholo gets his groove on, man. He's good people, man. Good fighters I get from Cholo. Funny guy, man. He's a character. He's a character, man. How's your family, D? We're doing good. We've been asking for you. I've been praying for you, West Coast Graffiti, big time. You know, I mean, West Carson TV. Everybody, I pray for everybody, dog. If you guys will really get on your knees and pray for people, everybody you know, man, your prayers will be, you'd be 2-3 hour prayer, man. And that's what this world needs right now. We all need prayers, man. We're doing good though, West Carson TV. Thank you. I checked up on you a couple months ago. Remember, I just wanted to make sure you're doing good. And I miss your content. I miss the things you're doing, homie. Let me see, around 10 and 11, okay? the Cholo, what did House of Tattoos, what did he call you the other day? Yesterday, I forgot what he said. Let me see, man. Around 10, 11. Yes, please. Thank you, Faith, again. Thanks for tapping, checking. I'm putting his YouTube channel up. Appreciate that. Mr. Dogbrain, I haven't talked to you in a minute, bro. I got a VA claim. Oh wow. I won't be rich, but it helps. I might get quit trucking and just get a job in a fast food or something. Only drawback is I can't own guns anymore. Yeah, I know how it is, man. You know, that's good. I'm glad you're out there. Blessings going out to you, Mr. Dogbrain. You know you're a real one. You hang out with me. We talked, and you still have my number. I changed my number, you know, through Instagram, you know, keeping it real RF. You guys want to follow me? My Instagram's keeping it real RF, and get at me, bro. West Card says, "See, trucker, you have a cool East Side record collection." Yeah, he does. Hey, Cholo Trucker's a homie, dog. He's still keeping gangsters, letting them up to gang. You gonna be a gangster, all you youngsters out there? Check out Cholo Trucker, man. The way he looks, his style, how he carries himself. It's all about how you carry yourself. You don't have to go to prison. You don't gotta do juvenile hall. It's how you carry yourself, people, right? That's that. Everybody knows that, man. You know, and people know the truth, they'll know like, hey, dog, he's a real one. I get those compliments all the time, not to brag or to, it's how you carry yourself and conduct yourself. That's the most important, you know? Yeah, of course. I might go somewhere, I might get hit up by 30 guys. Yeah, I'm going to be scared, dog. You know what I mean? But I'm going to let you do the first move, eh? You know what I'm saying? Cholo's a good man. He's a great man, He's a homie. He's the dictator. That's what he is. Cholo's a dictator. As a devil advocate, he always has something to say, man. But hey, what he has to say, it's very important. What all you guys have to say is very important. Don't ever say that, oh, that you what you oh, should I say this? Should I say that? You already know. You gotta say something, say it, man. Or forever hold your peace. Cholo's a good man. He's a great man. Mr. Dogbrain, I can't own guns because of my prison time. I kept rather get caught with it than without him. That's right. I can't own guns either, for whatever reason, right? You guys know what reason, I got busted with a gun. So what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? So you don't lose your privileges, people. Stick with them, because right now is the important time to have your privileges. To go own your gun, because things are crazy around the world. You never know. You might have no, not shout out to my Asians or my Russians, but you might have the Russian, the Chinese in your backyard. You just never know, right? I mean, it's snowing in California, so you just never know, man. So I'm just saying, what I'm saying? And say, so I'm on my way. All right. West Carson TV. Absolutely. I saw that. Okay, cool. Play the music. Rest in peace, Toker, aka Beaver from East Side, 13, Brown Side. Yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace, man. Cholo Trucker is cool. Yeah. So like I said, Cholo Trucker is crazy. He's a cyclist, man. He's a cyclist now. And Cholo, you better not be riding your cycle right now in this freaking weather, right? Because I know what happened to you the last time you were riding in the rain. Let me see, Mr. Drago. I was thinking about moving to Mexico and retiring, but the VA says I have to be a U.S. resident to keep collecting my benefits. Okay, maybe I'll just pitch a tent at Sorensen Park. Oh. Oh, Mr. Dogbrain, you ain't right, dog. You know what I'm saying? This fool said Sorensen Park, dog. Hey, that's the hood right there. If anybody knows the neighborhood, dog, is Mr. Dogbrain. You know what I'm saying? Tap into his, hey, Mr. Dogbrain, you want to tap into your channel? Because I know your channel is a little, you know what I'm saying? So, if you want to drop your channel, go ahead, dog. But I advise you guys, people, if you drop into his channel, be prepared. Sean says, much love, homeboy. I'm out. We got to tap in. I'm still out here in New Mexico. Let me log back into my IG and I'll holler. Yeah, dog. Keeping it real, RF. Yeah, for sure, Sean, homie. You know what I mean? Tap in, homie. You know where I'm at. You know where to find me. I usually don't do these lives, and when I do, I try to keep them short, but they go long. It's just family, homie. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate it, man. Family sticks together, dog. Do you watch the Hater Worlds? I watched some of it. Another person I like to watch is APA. With Al. I rock with him too. For you guys don't like who he is, and hey, it is what it is. You see, there's some people that I rock with. So shout out to APA. If Faith Ford, if you can, put his channel up there. Brenda Love, put Brenda Love's channel up there for sure. And like I said, people ain't no debut or animosity. I'm not talking behind Gunner or I'm not talking about down on Dubs and all that stuff. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I know Dubs is cool. I don't know Gunner at all, but I'm pretty sure they're good gentlemen. They just do certain things their way, and hey, for some people it works, and some people it don't. Same thing with American Cholo. He does his thing, and for some doesn't. There's only one thing. I ain't even say it. A time will come, because of what I'm gonna say right now. I want to tell him to his face. You know what I'm saying? So we'll leave it at that. Not because if you ever hear this, American Cholo, not because like you say, oh, I'm upset with you, I'm not mad with you. That sounds like a hyena, dog. The last time I checked, I have real ones, you know what I'm saying? You see, much love, homeboy, I'm out. Yeah, okay. Do you watch the Hater World? Yeah, kind of. Like I said, going back to that, kind of, yeah, but I think he's another one. They just do a lot of reactions, and I saw some of the stuff he said. It was pretty cool. Yeah, but he displays his things his way, and shout out to him. Well, I can't say nothing bad about him, So, but I watch him. I follow him. Do you watch? Not a lot though. I'll see what he's seen, like watching like for real quick, like the first couple minutes, and if it makes sense, then I'll tap in. If it doesn't, then I won't. He was talking the other day about the homie from Asian, out there, who was the Asian gangs, man? Yeah, can't feel it's at the top of my head, man. Um, damn, because my homeboy lived in Long Beach, and my homeboy got killed by TRG. My homeboy lived in our. I have a story like that. My homeboy lived in our in Long Beach, and my homeboy got killed by one of them, and that's straight palabra right there, people. So it's funny how all these channels, how they talk about certain things, pretty much I can reconcile or relate to. I shouldn't even say reconcile. I can relate to what they're saying, because I experienced before, and that's real talk, man. Call me out on it. You know what I'm saying? It's better to leave it the shadows lots of that. Okay, so don't put Mr. Dogbrain out there. I ain't proud of this, but on time I was tagging in South Witter and I accidentally stepped on a homeless dude sleeping in the bush. Vato was pissed, but I just ignored him and kept riding. Hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? Sean says, much love, homie. Yeah, much love, homie. Get at me. IG, keeping it real RF. All one. Melly, we like that. And that's real. Yeah, that's all I try to do. I ain't perfect, man. I'm far from it. If anybody's gonna put me down, I'll put my down first. Trust me, people. And if for whatever reason you guys hear anything or say something, make sure you guys fact check that, man. Get the truth first, And if we have to go back and get the truth and try to pull it out or like pulling out teeth, let's do it. Is this snow in LA a good thing or a bad thing? My bad. We kind of we talked about it earlier. Aquatics. You tell me, bro. You look at your name. You got aquatics. You got water all the way. It's been changing it up, and now we're getting this cold weather. It's a good thing for us because we need the water. It's a bad thing. Those who are stuck in Big Bear right when they can't get their kids or can't get food up there, gas up there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But are we gonna live through it? Yes, we are. People, right? We're gonna live through anything right now, man. So just keep on living, man. If I could say anything, keep on living. Whatever situation is, man, you gotta worry about putting gas or putting food. Make the right decision, man. Put a little bit of gas and a little bit of food. How does that work? You know what I'm saying? Don't make things harder than what it is, man. It does get a little stressed out. Trust me, I can relate to that. I was brought up, you know what I mean, on welfare and all that stuff. Without a father, you guys know the rest, man. You know what I'm saying? So, as life goes on, life is good. Get plugged into God, if I can say anything, man. But yeah, I'm gonna tap out already, guys. It's been 1 minute and a half. Make sure APA, you guys watch the APA show. And my wife's calling. What's up?
What are you doing? You have chat?
I'm right here on the chat with the gente right now, man. We just be talking about some.
I knew it.
Say hi. Say hi to everybody, babe. Say hi. Here. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello, hi. Say hi, everybody.
Aloha.
Hello, hi. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'll call you in a little bit. I'm already getting off. All right. I love you. Bye. See, you got to tap in, acknowledge him, and you can cut him. Like I said, everybody, you can love me, hate me, or leave me alone. That's just the way it is, man, right? West Carson, Sean, Mally, Faith, you too. Aquatics, West Coast, nice to see you. You're my friend. Yeah, sure. I'm telling you, West Carson TV, man. It's a good one. Michael, Southtown, San Diego. What's up? Yeah, he's cool. Southtown, San Diego. We got to tap in for sure, man. Mike Real, what's good? Mally says hi to your wifey. Appreciate that. Mr. Dog Dre said peace. All right, guys. Like I said, I know you guys probably have things to do or places to be. I'll let you guys go, man. I gotta take a shower, man. If you guys see some snow, man, I advise you guys now in the future buy some raincoat, rain shoe, rain boots, and all that because you just don't know it. In LA, you just don't know what you're gonna get, man. You know what I'm saying? So, well, you can get violence or you can get snow, man. But nah, man, I'm just saying peace and love and respect, man. God bless you guys. Appreciate you guys. I haven't done it live in a minute. It's good to know you guys are following me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let's keep the channel running, man. For all you subscribers, man, all you guys who follow me, I appreciate you guys. You guys are a blessing. I consider you guys family. You guys are some real ones. And let's just, if you're gonna rock with me, man, just keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to like everybody else. Well, Dubs or this channel, this and this and that. No, everybody who rocks with me, everybody keeps it real, man. To the best of your ability. Nobody's perfect, man. So God bless you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. And make sure you still support those channels, man. If you have to call somebody on it, man, let them know. Don't be hiding or piggybacking off somebody else, man. If you have something to say, let them know. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest, because correction is good, man. You know what I mean? Discipline is a form of love. You know, remember that. All right, guys. God bless you guys. Appreciate you guys, man. Talk to you guys soon. Sooner than later. Stay dry. You know, don't be in a hurry. So the weather's gonna be good. And blessings to your families and everybody out there. Right. With that being said, it's your homeboy Big D. Bah. I'm out.